Timberwolves, Lakers, balling. Sunday home whites for L.A. LeBron James, Anthony Davis, they're a duo. They're combining for 50 points, 15 rebounds, 10 assists per game. Good production for a team that's 20-3. LeBron ahead to Davis, so there we get points and an assist right there. Davis got it. This spins through. About as dainty of a two-handed dunk as you can have. Lakers up 2. There's more. LeBron assisting on 10 of AD's points in the first quarter. Alex Caruso, big game for Caruso. And then Davis is streaking through for that bucket. 8-point lead. Second quarter, LeBron on the wing. Hammer shot. Look out. Gorgie Jang. I mean, he abuses Jang, and then the bench just ants in their pants. They go cuckoo birds on that. Love it. 10 seconds till halftime. Lakers up 71-65. Davis smooth. He had 27 in the first half.
My teammates kept giving me the ball. And then, they were saying, go get 50. So at that point, you try to go get 50.
When did they start saying that to you?
Halftime.
Okay. All right, so you have a mission. Go get 50. 17 in the first, 10 in the second, 15 in the third. That is nice. That just should be illegal for a guy that big to be able to be that smooth. Good handle out there. Cat's looking at him, and he's going to shoot right over. Lakers lead at 110-101. Davis, 42 points after 3 quarters. Do the math. He needs 8 more. 7-point game, so Minnesota still hanging around. They look like highlighters in this game. Davis inside, got it. I mean, he was terrific. Season high 44 there. 20 of 29, so he's going to go for 50, but it wasn't like he was shooting a ton of them. 20 of 29, his 4th career 50-point game. Davis has a career night. LeBron, he had 32 as well. Next time down the floor, LeBron again. So they're going to combine for 82 points, 11 rebounds, 19 assists. That is good stuff.
Crawford has 50 for 4 different teams.
Lakers score 142. That's the most they've had in regulation in 30 years. They're now 21-3. So they're quite the duo, but afterwards they spoke individually.
I mean, he's had to carry a franchise before, so I don't think it's anything that's foreign to him. I think, the best thing about what it is today is, he has an opportunity to, just be great every night. And, no matter if he's making shots or not, just his presence alone and us as his teammates just continue to make him comfortable. So, he's great. I mean, it's nothing more that you can say.
Something like that in front of these great fans with a historical franchise and my teammates, especially the way we've been playing. It was nothing but, amazing.
Jamal Crawford didn't have a team yet, right?
No.
Still available? Available. AD, his first 50-point game with the Lakers in his 23rd game with the franchise. That's the 3rd fewest games to a player's first 50-point game in team history. LeBron did it in his 16th. Cedric Ceballos, right said Frederick Ceballos came over from the Suns in his 22nd. Took Hall of Famer George Mikan 49 games. He was in Minneapolis when they did that. And Wilt, he's a 50 for 50 guy.
It's the 4th 50-point game of your career, first in purple and gold. Only took you 29 shots to get there. The rhythm you said has been building, but how did you get into that kind of a rhythm tonight to get for 50?
Just being aggressive. Just came out aggressive, playing hard. My teammates did a good job of finding me, and just staying in the rhythm, just staying hot. They're a good team. A team who can shoot. They got Carl Anthony Towns, who's a hell of a player. Marcus T. I played with him in college, but Jeff Teague, his brother, Rob Covington, they got a lot of great players. And, for us to keep this thing going, Coach talked about it, we don't need a loss to learn. And I just want to come out and be aggressive, do what I can to help the team win. 16
of your 20 field goals in the paint. As you said, you were just looking to be aggressive in there. How has that been building as the season's going on, just figuring out your spots with this group?
I've been able to read defensive coverages. I mean, Phil Handy, Mike Penberger, we're doing a great job. Ron doing a great job of helping me read defensive coverages and knowing what moves to get to. And, when it's single coverage, I know I'm able to get to whatever I want. It was a double team, making the right reads. And for me, I'm just trying to go out there and just play basketball and just have fun. And anytime we're able to win, we're able to have fun. But for me, just continue to be aggressive and help the team.
A lot of your buckets are coming with LeBron, a lot of two-man game he's finding you. How have you guys managed to build this cohesion together so quickly?
It's been fun. I mean, you know, when you got two players who's very selfless and just want the best for the other player, it's very easy. You know, I'm looking for him. He's looking for me, and we continue to learn each other where we like to score the basketball. Obviously, that pick and roll, when I'm setting it for him, and he's able to get downhill at a fast pace and in attack mode, it puts the defense in a bind. Now they either got to help on him or they leave me open, or we finding the shooters on the weak side. So we're going to continue to get better at it, but it's looking good right now.
Appreciate it, AD.
Thank you.
All right, guys. Anthony Davis, a little 50-piece for the Lakers in a 142-125.
What did you see from that in the efficiency, and what do you try to do as a teammate in that sense?
No, just keep feeding him. I mean, it's fishing all night, getting the ball exactly where we wanted it, either in the mid-post, low-post, perimeter. I mean, he can do it all. So it's our job to continue to get him the ball.
I know you've been putting in a lot of work on just the chemistry with him on the court, off the court, but how would you evaluate how that's gone now? The team obviously to where it is tonight with your two-man game with him.
I mean, for me and AD, we just, you know, it starts with us, you know, and, you know, if we're on the same page, it makes it a lot easier for the rest of the ball club, and that's both on and off the floor. So we're just trying to lead by example, lead by our command, lead by our voices, lead by our play, and see where it takes us. And, you know, it's been pretty good for us so far.
I think there have only been 6 times in regular season that you fouled out. I'm sure you're cognizant of that to some extent, but how did that impact just the way this game went and still getting what you got?
Yeah, I'm not used to being in foul trouble, you know, but it's great to have a team that can, you know, continue to keep up the pressure, keep up the momentum. And they did a great job at the end of that second quarter when I picked up my fourth by going on a quick 8-0 run to finish that quarter out. So, you know, it was a big time for us.
You guys have that full-point line at the practice facility to help with spacing in the offense when you practice. By having that, did that kind of prompt you taking a shot like that in a game that you made tonight?
No, but I mean, it helps our offense for sure because we have that space line at our practice facility. But for me, I mean, once I step inside the half-court line, I can I shoot it with a lot of confidence and a lot of range, and you know, I had a good rhythm just after, you know, the back tip from Okogie, and just raised up and trusted my mechanics.
LeBron, AD's obviously scored 50 before and had big games before, but in some of those stretches where he increased the lead when you were dealing with some foul trouble, do you see growth from him in terms of being a leader on a winning team?
I mean, he's had to carry a franchise before, so I don't think it's anything that's foreign to him. You know, I think, you know, the best thing about what it is today is, you know, he has an opportunity to, you know, just be great every night, and you know, no matter if he's making shots or not, you know, just his presence alone, and us as his teammates just continue to make him comfortable. So, you know, he's great. I mean, it's nothing more that you can say.
Do you get a sense that he's any more comfortable just in terms of where he gets his shots, where he's getting the ball, that sort of thing, that he was at the beginning of the year?
I think we're all of us. I mean, you know, are just more comfortable with our play. We know what we want to run. We know how we want to play. We know how we want to defend. We know how we want to be on offense. You know, so you know, it makes it a lot easier when we've, you know, in a good rhythm. It makes it a lot easier when we've had some, you know, some time to have some chemistry. And you know, every game is going to continue to get better and better for not only AD, not only for myself, but for the rest of the group.
LeBron, you guys, and I know it's early, but you guys are on 70-something win pace. Do you get any sense if this team is historically good or maybe has a chance to become historically good?
I'm the last person you should ask a question like that. I live too much in the moment. All I care about is what we did tonight and how we can get better tomorrow. You know, it's going to be a good road trip for us. And, you know, starts in Orlando.
Did you catch Lizzo on the big screen?
I did not. I was on the bench. I was still in the game. I caught that little girl that was flexing, though. I was on the bench when that happened. She's like a little miniature Hulk Hogan. I caught that. But I did see Lizzo sitting next to the bench, though. But I didn't catch the...
Did she say much to you guys?
I don't know. Yeah, is she? Oh, I don't know. I'll be focused on the game, to be honest.
Thanks, everyone. Thanks,
appreciate it.
A lot of his makes came in the paint. Just what have you seen as his dominance, especially as it's grown over the last couple of weeks and peaked by tonight?
Yeah, I mean, first thing that sticks out to me is he had 4 steals, a block, and great defense for all 39 minutes he was out there. And, you know, to be able to perform on that end of the floor and anchor us and then still go for 50 and what I feel like is an old school smash mouth way of getting 50, no threes, right? 20 for 29, and then living at the free throw line, post-ups, offensive rebounds, crashes, all those types of things. Just an old-school performance, and one for the ages.
Frank, as good as a player as he is, he spent his whole career in one place before, and there's going to be some adjustment. Do you see anything that's happening just in terms of comfort and getting more settled playing with LeBron lately?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's more so lately. To me, the two of them have hit the ground running right from the start of training camp. Both on and off the basketball court. Their chemistry has been seamless. I think to the surprise of all of us. We all thought there'd be a little bit more of a learning curve, and we're still going to hit bumps in the road throughout the 82-game season the rest of the way. But I don't know if it's more so than it's been all season.
Hey, Frank, in Portland, LeBron said that the offense has finally caught up to the defense on your team. Obviously, another really strong offensive night for you guys. What specific things have you seen working that has allowed you guys to have such efficiency on that end?
I just think we're recognizing each other's strengths. We're getting comfortable with each other and within the offense, and understanding what stretches lead us into lulls or whatever, and just the understanding of how to deliver the ball at the rim to our three lob threats. Where to find shooters. LeBron and Anthony just continue to play at a higher level each game, and hopefully it continues to grow. And the break too. The transition game over the last couple of weeks has really picked up.
Frank, you mentioned that this has happened faster than anyone would have thought. Why do you think that happened? Do you think it's just the way their games mesh? Do you think it's something just in the way they approach this, or the camaraderie they've built?
It's tough to say. I mean, honestly, I think their games fit. And when you're a general manager and you're putting together a team, it's not just about a collection of talent. It's putting together pieces that fit. And to the credit of Rob and our front office, we've done a good job of, again, putting lob threats and shooters around two elite scorers, and and then the two of them complementing each other because they're both guys that will make the right play, and they're willing passers. So on paper, the pieces fit. So far in this regular season, we're off to a good start, but it still is just a good start. We have a long way to go. We got to continue to win games and build and grow with each other, and hopefully we can keep